it's the second game.
Yep.
Do you want me to start with the first game?
You can.
Regardless.
Yeah,
I would love to.
You prefer the first game?
But this is the second one. This is the second one.
Yeah, and is that
I would prefer the first.
okay?
I
Let's
mean,
go
it's
for the
fine.
first. Let's go for the first.
Okay.
Oh, I don't
Because the
have
thing
the
is
same control. Wait, can I try to put this on? Because I don't have the same control if as an administrator, I guess. So I
Mhm.
kinda wanna not have it like this. I'm gonna try, and if I need it, I'm gonna just revert it. So
Yeah.
that's this first one, and that's the second one.
it's working, I guess.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Let's go.
It's just the user permission thingy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to put my controls where I'm never gonna be able to like go correctly. Yeah, at least the pose and stuff. Time shift.
So I think this game was actually a really bad played from us.
Okay.
Oh,
Extremely bad.
you're gonna see some eye bleeding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Criminal dives top lane.
How do I stop it?
P. It's P.
Yeah, but I'm trying to change this or I'm gonna die. But I guess it's not this. It's like Y.
By the way, you can hover over the stop button. It's gonna show you which one it is currently.
Yeah, it is P, but it's actually not P. It's like, what is this key? It's L.
Maybe you have a different keyboard.
Yeah, I do.
Or
Yeah, I do.
is that a
It's
French
in...
layout
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
it's here. What is it?
French layout or something like
It's Dvorak.
that?
Slow down and speed up. Okay, good. I have it. And then I zoom out. Alright, so who are you? You're red side?
We are the blue.
Blue side?
We're blue side.
Okay, great. Alright, so I'm gonna go back a bit. So standard 5 points, I guess, for the defense.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have my... Wait, I need to start the pen. Sorry, it's very, very messy.
It's fine.
Okay. Alright, let me try. That's good. Okay, so first of all, first thing I can see already, if you're trying to defend as a 5 point, you want like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The 5-point
Yep.
defense. So if you want to do this, the top laner goes here, that's good. The ADC goes here, that's good as well. But now the mid laner needs to...
Support here. ADC is on the tower.
Yeah. But that should be the ADC here, right?
Yeah.
And the mid laner should be here, and the jungler should go on this bush, and the support should go on this bush, right? So like, for example, if you take the support would go like this and hover here, and if he sees someone here, he won't be able to enter the bush. But if no one is here, like, you can enter at this point.
And I have a vision from mid lane for it as well.
If you're here, if you're here, like, he can't be collapsed here because you have the vision like this.
Yeah.
Right, and as soon as you have like both bush here, and something happen, you're always gonna have first move, right? Because if for example this guy goes here and try to ward, like the guy that is here is closer than the guy that is here, so he's gonna have first move. The mid laner is gonna be here, it's gonna be here to help. This guy is not gonna be seen because he's not inside, right? So it's always better to be in the bush if you can control it, and also like it gives you space. Like you always want to gain space. It's the same concept in lane. For example, in lane, if you can stand here and the guy needs to be standing here, that's good. That you standing here and the guy standing on the wave if the wave is here, right? Makes sense. That's the same concept. Alright, that's the very quick stuff that I could see already. But that's fine. Saying like someone not standing here makes it difficult to handle this point because like he could have been collapsed here. Imagine if it was a blitzcrank instead, like Skarner would have been dead already. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so seeing your composition, how do you win this game?
I think we just play for the jinx. And Rise is kinda scaling.
Okay. So that's the 2 win conditions. What else?
Shen not getting melted in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
And
that's
actually
true.
getting a good engage peeling.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, your team is
Peel
definitely
engage.
yeah, your team is definitely a disengage comp, right? Like every champion here is like almost entirely based on disengage. Even those two champions, right? And they are like basically a full wombo combo comp, right? Like the Malphite ult, the Orion ult, the Rakan engage. Like everyone wants to go in, and here everyone wants to get going in and survive. So you basically outdraft them pretty heavily already. So you're already like not even started the game and you're already massively ahead. So that's pretty good. Like good job whoever did the draft. Okay, now do you outscale them or do you get outscaled?
I personally think we get outscaled with them.
I would say early game and mid game is very dangerous for bot lane. Nafiri has more to say awareness. Is going to be more aggressive towards bot lane and mid lane.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like mid lane is kind of rough, right? Top lane is even. I think even Shen is probably a bit better than Malphite in early game. And bot lane is getting stomped basically.
Yeah, horror.
Yeah. So your decision of passing topside is definitely not a stupid idea, this considering the fact that your bot lane is getting stomped. But the also issue is that if Jinx is behind, you don't have any game. Like she is the entire comp basically with Raze. Like if your bot side is behind, you can FF, right? So despite the fact that you kind of want to pass topside towards your stronger side, I'm not quite sure that leaving them alone is decent idea. But I mean, it's a risk worth taking, I guess. It's definitely depending on what you want to be doing. But yeah, if you go bot, you need to know that you're definitely not going to get the scholar.
Yeah, because I already saw Nafiri up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just a thing, this ward is pretty dangerous if that's the mid laner that placed it, which is not the case right now, right? That's the jungler, but just think for the mid laner. If your team is at some point asking you to place this ward in lane, don't do it because you're gonna die. Just like you need this ward to survive, okay? I don't know if the mid laner is here.
I think the jungler put that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Since
put
the
this
jungler
in.
put it, it's fine. But if it was like anyone else, it would have been like pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so be careful about this.
All right.
Okay, so mid lane is getting stomped. I don't want this. All right.
That was a bot fight, yeah.
Yeah, bot lane is getting stomped like we know it. We can take a look if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
For me, it was actually the ADC's fault there. It was just misplayed, and we know it already, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit forward. Like here, you need to play safe because they don't have a shield, and she's getting engaged during the shield downtime, and that's unfortunate. As the support, what could I have done? Yeah, I guess like
Missed the timing.
yeah, you missed the timing, and like you missed the two timings, right? I mean, like you missing the first timing made that you couldn't get the second timing. Here's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
I get it.
since your shield is on CD, like they are like basically looking hard on you. Like we want to fight. She doesn't have shield, right?
Yeah, and that's why I'm playing back. But
Yep, that is good. But
she's stepping in.
Yeah, you need to be very communicative. So your ADC is not here, right?
No.
There was a second
we
ADC.
we also kicked.
We just made some shuffle in the roster, so yeah.
Okay, I see. So even okay, that's fine.
yeah.
But you need to be very communicative with your ADC on what you're supposed to do, what you want to be doing, right? It's not even about what you're supposed to do, it's what you want to be doing. So like if you're thinking that you're gonna get destroyed if they engage, you need to ping back and tell him, wait, I don't have shield or something, right? And she's gonna
you can also Yeah, I mean, you can also see that I do not have a flash in that moment. My flash is
Sure.
already burned because of the engage, which could have been a turning point. You can go back to that one as well.
Okay, let's see.
Where Jinx pretty much steps out while I have the bomb on. She moved out of it.
Let's see. No, I think she played it fine. Like, yeah,
I mean,
think.
afterward.
Oh, afterward, you mean?
She can... Yeah. After I get catched, that's fine. And now she moves back instead of going in when they
Okay, but
E
realistically,
is down,
okay,
W is down.
okay, but what do you want her to do? Do you want her to
Just
to
attack
take this
more.
wave?
She's not gonna be tanking it. She
Okay.
has the vision. She can go near the bushes and
Yeah,
reset the
she is
vision.
doing
They do not
it
have
right.
art.
Yeah, okay, I agree. But like right now, Rakan like she stepped out because Rakan was going in, and when she went back in, yes, I agree she should have been here, right? But realistically,
Yeah.
what she could have done is just one auto more, and then that was it. So
Yeah.
she could have squeezed one more auto, but realistically, it wouldn't have changed the lane that much,
Okay.
right? So, first thing, there is a thing that bothers me a bit, so I'm gonna say it. I don't know if you were angry at the Jinx or something, right? Which can
No.
be like fair enough. I don't know what happened, right?
Yeah,
But
no, she was just a substitute for that game.
okay,
She didn't even play with her before, so yeah.
okay, that makes sense. But be careful about putting the blame on anyone else, right? When there is something that happens bad, the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, okay, what could have I done better, right? And the answer is, well, if you knew someone was here, you should have waited the Jinx to come a bit more forward, and if she was not coming, you should have pinged more. I need help to face check. I'm going here, right? If I look at the ping here, like there is not a single ping that you're going in this bush. So how is Jinx supposed to know, right? So maybe you say it in like chat, right? But same
Yeah.
thing.
Voice comms.
Yeah, voice com. But even if you say it in voice com and she's not coming, this is your mistake to face check this, right? She is in hard engage and you're poke disengage. So you cannot be face checking this bush, right? This is 100% losing no matter what happens because you're face checking him. Your strength is range and his strength is hard engage, right? So you need to play towards your strength. So you playing with the Jinx back here or making the Jinx come to you so you have a 2v1, it's like either are fine, but you cannot do like both, right? This is not the same thing. Like you're not trying to do the same thing. Okay?
That is reasonable.
All right. And then yeah, you blow the flash, and then the other thing, like she steps a bit too much, you shield her, and then you're getting edge. Well, unfortunate. That doesn't.
Was the flash? Sorry, was the flash needed? Because I think the flash was not needed
Sorry, what
in
did you
this
say?
case. I think the flash was not needed in this case
For the Janna.
for the Janna, yeah.
Okay, let's take a look. Maybe it wasn't.
It was.
Yeah, it
Because,
was. I think it was. Okay,
I
let
think,
me.
I think they didn't have any engage. W from Tristana was down, and Rakan
Yeah,
didn't
she
have
gets the
any
reset
engage.
if I she gets the reset on W if I
Yep.
don't flash the bush into the other bush where she doesn't have a vision. They have the vision in middle bush.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
And also, like, if he gets auto like twice more, her HP would not be here. It would be here. Like she would need to reset, and then Jinx would need to follow, and this wave was lost, right? So like,
Okay.
this is not realistic to hit the combo and just don't flash. But then, like, the issue was kinda as
My
long
mistake. I
as
walked
soon.
into the bush.
Yeah, you walk in the bush, and as soon as you miss the tornado because you were CC'd, you had to flash instantly to keep your health as high as you can, right?
Okay.
Because you did hit like yeah, quite a lot. Like if you look, like you were here and you hit like 75 HP, right?
Yeah.
But it's pretty unfortunate. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time because we won't have time to look at the early and late game and also the second wave. The second, what happens? Okay. Okay, you want to, yeah, sure. Okay, so let's see. This is definitely so did you expect the jungler to counter gank this?
Yes.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
expect it.
Right?
That's why Jaina was moving already.
Do you think you win the 2v2?
It's not fair. Currently no, but I already know she's gonna take the scuttle, so yeah. If she's not gonna take the scuttle, we are doomed.
Oh, you mean if she's keeping it and going to you, you're doomed?
Yeah.
Okay. But you said you knew that you knew he was coming, right?
Yeah.
So you were
But
committing on the fight that you knew was not ideal.
yeah, kind of.
Okay. So be careful about this, right? I mean, it's a bit unlucky, right? It could have gone way better. I think ideally what you would have wanted to be doing is wait for the W. Okay, the W is here, but then like you kind of want to flash this here. Like Ryze needed to flash here to root her because if she gets closer to,
She could flash, yeah.
yeah, she
She
would
could
like,
flash anyway, she had flash.
yeah, you want to one shot her and get out as soon as you can, right? If your goal is to get this kill, because it's a reasonable goal. Because if you don't, like Ryze is gonna get fucked. So trying to get this kill is pretty good. But yeah, I think you should have tried to flash to make the move as fast as you can. Like here, she's kind of mispositioned, but you're not ready, so you can't do anything. As soon as she goes back, like here, you should flash W instant. And if she flashes out, I mean, great, you got a flash. You lost the flash, but Skarner can come back. Then you ask Skarner to help you shove the wave. Nafuri is gonna come, and she's gonna try to stop you. And basically, there is not much you can do, right? So you need to back. They take the TP, come back. Oriana kinda is out of her very strong early game compared to you. She put you like quite behind, but that's fine. Like it's not game losing at all, right?
That
But
makes
you,
sense. Yeah.
like if you get double killed here, that's way more impactful than just accepting to be 8 CS down, right? Here it was a 1-for-1, so that's fine. And either like the support came, so that's pretty good. But realistically, the Nafiri should not keep going, right? Like she's done.
Yeah.
There is no reason for her to keep going. So it was a 1-for-1. What was this?
Now the thing is that moment I don't understand why was the enemy Tristana there. I genuinely don't fucking understand.
Tristana was going through their blue side.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
straight to mid.
so wait, where? Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, there you go.
She was on the blue. And
She
then
was
she just
skipping the
came.
wave.
Yeah, well, okay, that's the question about if you don't understand, you just open the replay and say, okay, so I'm Tristana here, okay? So let's say you're Tristana. There is a big fight here. I want to save my jungler. My jungler just died. Well, I don't have anything to do anymore. But wait, maybe you're gonna go on Oriana, and as soon as she was gonna go back to bot, you showed. Right?
That makes sense.
Like if you look at how she moved, like she was a bit slow, right? She just looked at if there is anything to do, and then she was starting to move like this, right? And then I don't know why she did this thing, to be honest. But as soon as you move,
our entire I mean, she saw us after there, but her jungler was dead way before she was even going to mid, and she lost a wave for this.
no, she's not losing anything. Like it's hard pushing for her. Like there is no reason for her to be bot lane right now. Like this wave is gonna push, and maybe she's gonna lose like 3 CS max. Like there is basically no reason for her to be bot.
Okay.
Right? Because I mean, like there is like what 10, 20 CS here, like 15.
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't know.
Slow pushing into her.
Yeah, definitely. So like her moving at this point makes you so you need to choose: do you want to give this wave to support your team, or do you want to take the L and she has a move, like basically a free move where she needs to go back when the move is over, right? So it was like random from her, and she probably didn't know what she was doing because like her movement showed that she was a bit confused, right? But it was on a decent timer despite the fact that she was not aware of it. So that's unfortunate. And now she needs to go back bot. She lost a lot because she overstayed quite a bit. So that's good for you. Like it's not even worth it for Tristana because she lost so much. So like you're probably ahead in XP despite being behind.
And it's also slow pushing into us.
Yep. So that's good. But like right now, yeah, you're just
We
playing
can swap
safe.
to our camera, our vision.
Yeah, but that's true. It's not bad. Okay. So let's see how top lane is doing. Oh, by the way, guys, when you
Yeah,
start the
I
game,
know. We should, yeah, in customs we should put the top lane first, then
yeah,
jungle.
exactly, yeah, because like it
Yeah,
makes
I
it
know.
hard to. Right, so top lane is even. Jungle is even as well, I guess.
You can press X.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically the same. ADC is getting destroyed, and support is even. Okay, so yeah, you kinda don't want to play bot side at this point. Okay, so let's see. She just jumped in. So if Jinx doesn't give the reset, which she shouldn't because she has flash,
She did.
she did.
Yeah,
So she's
yeah,
scared.
it
That's
was,
unfortunate.
yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Can you go bet, bit bet?
Yep.
What?
Where?
Bit back. Yeah, I just wanna see if I'm spotted by that ward.
This ward?
Did it get spotted? Yeah.
No, you probably didn't.
No, bit early. Yeah.
I mean, they spotted the fact that you placed the pink, right?
Yeah, but
Did he wait?
You waited a bit, and then you crossed, so
Yeah.
that was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, no, I think it's fine. It's unfortunate.
And I was also playing around the wall, yeah, as well.
Yep. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. That's a missed opportunity, but it's okay. You help push the wave, and then the reset. Great. I would have
that's
stayed.
my misclick. Yeah, that's a misclick. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now you're going topside. So where are you going topside?
I think that's the time the voids are.
You want to contest the void?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as I no.
Alright.
No.
How do you think the void are gonna go?
I think because they got the back bot, I think it's just gonna be 4v4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
And
probably
Tristana
gonna be
and Jinx are
4v4,
gonna
yeah.
go.
Definitely, like, easier.
We spotted Rakan and Nafiri.
Yep. Do you think you win this? As a team?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Orianna is 7,
Yep.
Rakan is
You definitely don't, because Nafiri is 6, right? And you're not.
Yep.
Rakan is over leveled, but realistically, like, Janna doesn't have a 6, so it doesn't matter. So like, they have like a big ultimate, and you have a basic skill point, right? So on the paper, you're losing this. Also, Shen is not as impactful as Malphite in teamfight, right? And the strength of Skarner is to ult, while the strength of Nafiri is to kill, basically, right? So you don't have the same strength, and the strength that you have, you're not playing towards it. So you're definitely losing this. Like, I don't even need to look at it. If you play for it, you're gonna lose. But my assumption is just that you're gonna concede. Oh, you're losing it, you're playing it, and you lose, right? Right here, I would kind of have done the reverse clear instead. Just as jungler specific, yeah, I would have started for the Gromp even if I wait like 2 or 3 seconds just to sync up your camp correctly, right? Because like here, you have your camp like this, and then you're gonna go bot. So the next,
I had blue as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like as Ryze, I could have ulted and saved Janna there, but I played bad.
No. I got Nafiri ulted. If you ulted, it's gonna kill all of you.
Yeah, no. Realistically, like you trying to use your ult right now is just like begging for him to ult you.
Yeah, that's why I went in. You can see I walked straight into them.
What
Nafiri
you could
ulted
have
me.
done maybe is just like when you were running away, and you saw that they were looking for you, right?
Just go the other
Like
way
at this
around,
point,
around the top.
you place your ult and run away. and if Janna gets it, good. If Janna doesn't get it,
Yeah.
well, that's fine, right? You can just place your ult and go away, and you don't need to take it.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you could have tried, but realistically, like, she would have there wouldn't have been time. Probably not.
I got ulted by the thing. Even if I escaped, it's not going to be faring well for the rest of you if she catches up.
Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. Like, that's a bit rough because like the pathing is pretty bad on the jungler. So like you're gonna be like down 3 camps. Just because like those camps are up for a very long time, right? So yeah, it's rough. At this point, it's rough. Like, you cannot contest the Drake. Like, there is no point contesting the Drake. Tristana is so insanely strong. So I would just try to play topside. Like, there is no point trying to do anything bot side. Same thing. Like, here I would go like red first and then try to sync your camps. Okay. Like, try to not put your camps in middle of your clear. That makes it very like, how do you say it? Inefficient. Right? Because like next clear, you're gonna come here, and then you're gonna wait 10 seconds here for it to spawn. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't go bot. I think you die. You all 3 die here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, no, there is Shen ultimate. Okay.
And there is a Rise ultimate as well.
And there is, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. So that's a 2v4. So that's probably gonna go fine. You maybe gonna kill Rakan?
No.
I
either.
think here I agreed it so much. Yeah, with that flash. I didn't know the Malphite was there. I didn't know Malphite had the TP up. I think it was like 20 more seconds cooldown. So that's
He
my
walked.
bad.
He didn't TP.
He
I got
walked.
the Rakan there.
Okay, let's see how it goes, and then I'm gonna go back. Alright. First of all, that's very lucky from you, right? Because like you overcommitted, definitely, like very good analysis.
Yeah, there we should just stop right now.
Yep.
And I flashed over the wall, so it's my mistake.
Yep, that's fine. And then
we just get pulled by those. Yeah.
what you're very lucky about is that Malphite didn't realize that the shockwave was in, which makes that, right?
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate for him, right? But realistically, if you waited the shockwave and then ulted in, you were all dead, right? But that's not what happened, so good for you. It's still 3-4-0.
No, I killed Nafiri.
We got 2. We got
Oh, you
2
killed
at the
Neferi.
end.
Okay, 2-1.
I killed Nafiri.
Okay, so here you have, for some reasons, okay, let's see what happens. So, why are you first in Drake? So you went mid, try to do something. She's recalling, so there is no
tried.
mid. And then you find him, try to do something, and he's out. And then she's going for it. Yeah, it's fightable. Oh, Jinx survives, that's great. You're kinda dead.
No, I didn't die at the end.
No.
Well, very clutch from the Janna. I bet she died. Huh?
Yeah,
But she died from it. That's fine. Okay, well, I think here, this is very weird how it happened, because like, they won the move. So what happened is they won the move, but they overstayed, right? So if you look at it, the thing was won. That's great for them. And then like, this guy didn't recall. They didn't recall. Nafiri stayed. Malphite had to come back top, right? So they really overstayed. Which happened then is that you could do this move mid because she didn't recall and didn't reset, so she was weak. So she had to go back.
I was like thinking at that point, Rise is coming and I should just force her to go back so we can get mid prio for the Drake.
Yep, but I think the issue is like you're trying to go Drake, right? While they're so insane in your head. But I agree that they overstayed on bot side. But if they didn't overstayed, like they would be here right now, something like this, right? Or even here. And you doing this rotation then, right? If Nafiri was here
Yeah, it's showing
and
them.
Rakan could collapse, she could not recall, right? That would be a 3v2. And if Rice tried to come, he would come at the same time as Tristana. So this is a losing fight, no matter how you're looking at it, because like Jinx is bot lane, right? So you cannot try to do this fight. The only reason it worked, kinda, is because they were late to base. But this was a mistake. And like trying to get the Drake while being 2k gold or 2.5k gold behind at 10 minutes is very, very greedy. Like just accept the loss, right? Just take this camp, take the top side, and then try to do something top. Like
At this point, is it possible to get back to the game and to win it, or
yeah, I mean
are we
100%.
lost from this?
Yep, 100%. You just need to minimize the loss and try to play safe. Try to play towards like try to cross map some try to cross map things. And you
At
can.
12 minutes, we have nothing. We don't have Drake, we don't have Voids,
Well,
we don't have anything.
yes, you're right, but you're outscaled them massively.
Okay.
The issue is that you're feeling on the clock to win the game, while they should be feel pressure to be on the clock to win because they are the one getting outscaled, right? Because like realistically, their combo is like him going in with her and him, but as soon as they did their combo and you survived, because you're gonna survive because you have like Janna Shen, right? So your combo, your draft is so good that you're countering all of their win condition. Their win condition is to win by 20 minutes. If they don't, they win the game. But see, like, look at how the timeline is, right? Like, you basically got destroyed on every single move, but like, why is this there? Why is this there, right? You don't have like just give the Drake and that's fine. Like
yeah, I was too greedy there.
Yeah, you're trying to win early game with a late game combo.
Yeah, when we're not. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I would as a jungler. I would probably. Did you have your item? Yeah,
No,
I would still finish my camp even if you are your item, right? Because like now you're kind of forced to go back here, except if you want to clear like this. But yeah.
Honestly, I don't even remember where I
Yeah, you
went.
don't see. Like you skip this camp.
Yep.
So either you recall here and then you go back here, or you skip this and then you go like here and then you go back bot. But you don't want to be skipping camps because like the issue is like you've been skipping so many camps, and if you look at it, you have 61 CS and he has 85. So you're not even behind in kills, but he puts you like right quite a
400 gold, yep.
Yeah, 500 gold, and he probably has like half a level over you. So be careful about your farming. I mean, it's your sequencing of camp. Yep, you're doing something top, that's pretty good. But you need to get out. Like, you can't keep going right now.
Yeah, that's our mistake.
That's the criminal dive I was talking about.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't even need to look at it, right? Like, the fact that you're doing this, while you're behind, you're behind, no one is on the map. You've been doing this move for at least 20 seconds, so even if Nafiri was here, she would have time to go, right?
We got collapsed there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously.
Save your eyes.
I'm still gonna look at it, right? But yeah, you just need to run away. Yeah, the flash would have been better to just keep it. You were 100% dead. Well, unfortunate. And also, like, you're still playing on the side of the objective, right? At this point, just try to play on the other side.
I think in top lane now I'm getting dived, if I remember correctly.
I mean, they can. Like, there is no one on the map. They can do whatever they want.
I think they did. Or not.
Maybe not.
I don't remember.
Yeah, now there is a mistake by Jinx. She walked instead of basing to go mid lane. She walked from bot side to mid. even though the
I mean,
wave
there
was
is
pushed.
nothing for her to buy, right?
I mean, she can get the longsword and the dagger, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, it doesn't change much. And also, like, it's faster to walk like this than to base and then walk. But I mean, yeah, I guess you could have, but I don't think that's like really. Okay, that's good. So that's a good move, right? Like everyone is top, they are heralding top. You're trading the first tower for a kill. That's pretty good. Like that puts Oriana behind, that puts Ryze ahead. You can work on this tower. Like this tower is basically dead, no matter what you do. So trading something on the other side of the map, you get the bounty. Like this is a pretty good move.
Yeah,
Like
the thing is, Rise actually dies there.
okay, well, that's unfortunate, right? It's probably just a
It's my
misplay.
bad because because I ulted it and then I instead of stopped walking I was just walking back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, and also like Ryze could have flashed away, right? When he realized that he didn't hit the thing. No, it did hit, but the shield procced.
Seraphs.
Yeah, Seraph. So like at this point, Ryze needs to absolutely flash this shockwave or he's gonna die. So that's just unfortunate. Like that's a misplay. That happens. And then you try to get the tower.
Yeah, and I'm so used to this Karn, I don't know why I even stayed there.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and I
looking
lost
the
on tempo
replay,
so
by the way.
much. I know for me that there's like actually the game over for me.
I mean, yeah, I really thought that you would have gone the tower, get the tower, but I guess you don't. And then yeah, they got the tower. That was pretty obvious. I don't think you can commit to this. What is Nafiri doing? Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Okay, so Nafiri is here.
She just
Then you catch her. No, you don't. Okay, let's see. Oh, she is committing for the tower. I see. Yeah, okay, I see. So you killed her.
also she died. Yeah.
Well, and then she calls on you, and then you can just turn her. Yep. I mean, yep. I think this is fine to go for this, as long as you're not getting caught by the Malphite. But the Malphite showed bot lane, so you're fine
Yeah,
to
no.
just go in, right?
I was
Here.
fighting for the shutdown. I was trying to get the shutdown there.
Yep.
But I misplayed.
Yeah, you missed it. That's fine. Just a thing to avoid those issues. If you're flashing with your E first,
E
and then
flash, yeah.
flash on top of him.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
easier to
really
hit.
play Sen. The problem was I managed to do it before with Nafiri. If you remember, I got the first kill there.
Yeah, maybe.
And because I don't play Sen enough,
Yeah, that's fine.
I failed this time. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, at this point, it's getting.
My problem as a top laner is I want Drake Urgut and I only play Urgut. So I usually don't play other champions often.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
So
That's okay. Don't worry
if you
about
are
it.
going to see the next game, I don't know.
Yep.
You're going to see I'm getting fun.
You think we get out here? Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
need
sure.
you need to get out. Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, we make it out.
Yep.
We saw the TPs.
Okay, that's great. So here, realistically, you're in pretty good spot for the next Drake. So what you could be doing is try to make a way for you to force something to happen top, right? So let's see. How can I? I guess I can't show the timer of the Drake.
You can.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Right, so the Drake is spawning 25 seconds. No, you don't have time. That's unfortunate. Like, you blew the 2 TPs, maybe you could have done something, but realistically you can't. I would still do something top, right? Because the Atakan is spawning after this in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So what I would try to do is, basically your game is over, right? You're not getting back. So what you could try to be doing is just put 2 people top and force someone to respawn. As soon as 2 people respawn, you TP somewhere, I don't know, and force a fight on 4v5. And you try to recover the
thing
fight
is the Drake will be actually already up, so
oh
they
yeah, no,
shouldn't be
the Drake is gone already.
Yeah.
The Drake is gone, but you can try to do this for Atakan, or you can just try to do this randomly, right? You don't need to have a Drake to try to force a fight.
Yeah, I know.
But like yeah, like you right now you really need to collect the shutdown, especially on Tristana, because yeah, that's rough. Okay, that's good. Like you
Like
got a
they
kill.
could,
She traded, but that's fine.
It's a Janna with no gold on it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have taken the bot tower way earlier than I did. It's like it took me so much to do something there.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so here, this is probably not a good fight. Let's see.
I thought that was a good fight because Oriana already blew her TP up and Malphite is bot, so I think we should win it. But I'm not sure. I don't remember what
Okay,
happened.
no,
honestly.
you're right. This is a good fight. Okay, so this is a good fight because Ryze has TP and we saw him TP earlier. So what you should
Yeah.
be doing is just like Ryze needs to be aware that he's looking to ult at some point. To TP, sorry. He needs to be TPing at some point. So what he should be doing is instantly shove the wave and then hide himself and try to TP. Then, what you need to be looking for to do is just drag the fight as long as you can. Right? You don't want to be hard engaging at all. Because what you want to be doing is just wait for the rise. So here, he kind
I
of
think
fucks
we
up,
won that
so that's
fight.
good. Yeah, I mean, here's how it's going. Like, he doesn't have ult anymore because he used everything on Chen, so that's bad. Naafiri is kind of low, and she doesn't have ult. So basically, this fight is already won. So what you need to be doing is how do you clean this fight? You don't want to let Rakan do whatever he wants, right? But you don't want to let like them escape. So what you could try to be doing is Janna and Rakan both go on Rakan and try to kill him. And realistically, he's gonna group at some point. So you both need to hit
I think he
Rakan
has his
and
E.
kite in. And
Does he have an E here? I
yeah,
think
he's
he does.
probably gonna. Yeah, he's probably having it. Yeah. Ryze needs to already be tipping mid. Like very important. This is the game-winning fight, right? If you win this fight, you win the game. So Ryze needs to commit everything to join the fight. I don't think you should be tipping on this ward because this is like a bit risky. Although
Yeah,
maybe
because
you could,
Oriana.
but this is like completely safe, right? You need to just be careful about the shockwave. That's all you need to do. So Naafiri is dead. Great work. I guess she doesn't die. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, but
What
the
happened?
champions
Can you
are
rewind?
the
Can you rewind a
champions
bit?
had so many escapes. The champions could escape in every fight if we're going to win it.
I mean, I think they are too mobile. Because Tristana jump gets reset, Naafiri, there's Naafiri that has her, yeah, she, the only immobile champion this is Oriana, so I think we should just focus Oriana in team fights.
Okay, so here, the reason why she lived is because you guys didn't kite in, you kite back on Rakan, while this fight was a 4v3, so we had to kite back. So you should kite back with them, right? Like right now, Naafiri is taunted and CC'd. Like just a few, like just a W in Naafiri from Janna would have killed, right? And also, like you want to be ready to.
Yeah, I was not in range for W. I
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
was
yeah.
looking
But
for it.
if you kited in while Rakan was playing, like it would have worked. Also, like Jinx used an ult. That's pretty good. The angle was a bit off. That's unfortunate. But that was, and also it hit Rakan. And but yeah, I would still go in. Like Ryze needed to TP, but as soon as Ryze TPs, I would still go in. Right? Because like he is still bot side. Like we saw him
Like-
bot side earlier. So we even if he recalled already, since he doesn't have TP, he would be here at most, right? So you could still keep going.
I grifted so bad, like I didn't even get the tower here, and it was like 1
And
HP.
now there is a misplay by me. I was just AFK for a second, I was just watching bot side. So it's my bad now, when I started recalling.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You're gonna
I think
see
she lived it as well.
Yeah,
The
that
tower
was
more
she
did.
or maybe not.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she
lived
does.
it.
You're gonna see the tower on bot lane is gonna be so
Oh.
low.
And there I
didn't
missed
even
ult.
think
I
it.
missed ult there, but I still alive. Tristana helped me a lot.
Yeah, that hurts. Okay, well, okay, so here is what I can tell you. I really thought she was gonna die. She didn't. At this point,
We just stop. We just go back.
so there is two
That's my
possibilities.
opinion.
If you didn't flash here, which I don't think it was a good flash, but that's fine, you could
Yeah,
have
it was okay.
ulted and grabbed them.
Flashed ult, yeah.
Yep. Since you don't, like, there is no point. Like, no, this fight is not happening. So what you could be doing instead is fall back to mid,
And try
and
to
since
get a
they
mid
are all
barrel.
low, you could either try to get the tower, or you could try to do something on Atakan. But Atakan
that's
is
a
more
mismatch.
risky, right? So I would go for the tower.
And there I was just like not looking at the screen, I was just looking bot side when I died. When I started the recall, that's it. Also my bad.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I think here is when I could have taken the tower, and I griefed by not helping my team and also not taking the bot tower.
yeah, that's fine. Like, don't worry. Like, yes, you probably could have taken the bot tower, but realistically, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, everyone misplays in a scrim, like you and the opponent included, right? So don't worry about it. Like, that's fine. Like, it could have been better, but that's fine. Like, the ideal is just to look at how we, like, as a team could have done a better job, right?
Yep.
So individual mistakes are not really relevant. So, like, for example, like here, the Janna is going through here because Shen came through here, but she should have gone like this. But realistically, like, it doesn't really matter, right? Because, like, as soon as everyone comes back, you can't contest Atakan anymore, so your timer is expired if someone dies. Like, even if someone, not if someone dies, but like your timer is expired already because like he needs to recall. Like, they are all back on the map, right? So I guess, like, when I said earlier that you could have taken the tower, actually, I guess you couldn't have, right? I'm not quite sure. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there is not much you can do except just farm.
Yeah, honestly, this game was pretty bad. Because we drafted late game and we didn't play like a late game.
Yep,
Late game comp.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And like Jenna gets one-shotted. Okay, why did you get one-shotted, Jenna?
No.
So I don't know because Nafiri changed. So I'm not quite sure anymore. But I'm pretty.
That's
It's
ult.
it's ult, yeah.
It cannot be blocked.
It cannot be
by
blocked
body.
anymore. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
And
Yeah,
she also can dive the turrets for free.
Yep. Well,
she gets a reset on it as well.
yeah, you're right. Well, yeah. I mean, after this move, like, yeah, the game is just... It's just doomed. I mean, they didn't play bad, right? They played pretty well.
It was our first game as a team at all, so
Yeah.
pretty much a glorified flex game.
Yeah, that's not surprising. And then they take Nash. You try to contest because you try to save, and then you get it. Yep. Okay. I think that's.
Yeah, I mean, the first game was kind of dumb because we didn't play as a late game comp.
Yeah.
That's our fault, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, definitely. Like, the draft was very good, but you need to play according to your draft. So, usually, what you want to do is in Sham Select, or not in Sham Select, but in loading screen, right? You want to be stating, as a team, what you want to be...
Yeah, we did it actually. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you want to say, okay, so we are very weak in early, so we need to be playing towards our strength, so we just want to give what we need to give and just try to play for the late game, right? You want to scale. So that's your first mistake. The second mistake is just because that's kind of a lot of individual mistakes that just get kind of pondered on top of itself.
Yeah, We
I guess like
created
the playing bot side was rough, right? Oh no, the overcommitting was definitely the issue. Yeah, you overcommitted way too
Yeah,
much.
we overcommitted and tried to take the drakes when we couldn't, and yeah.
Yep. So I think this game is just like those two things. Overcommitting is definitely the issue, but like to be honest, if you had an early comp, the issue would have been the same, right?
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
if
we
your champions
overcommitted.
would be individually stronger, like the fact that you overcommitted at bad points, and also that I feel like you didn't like for example the very first move where the Tristana moved, right? You're trying to do something by hoping that the enemy is not gonna do what you think he's gonna do, right? But you need to be very careful and focused on what is actually happening. If there is like Tristana not showing in bot lane, you need to assume that she is maybe in river. Like that's something as mid laner
That's
you
our
need to
bad as
know.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's something as mid laner you need to do constantly. The support is not
Yeah,
showing.
but
Okay, it
but
needs
the
to be
thing
on my
is,
lane.
he isn't the mid main of what am I talking?
No. That's an example. What I
Yeah,
mean with the mid lane.
yeah, I get it. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Right. Any question on this game?
No, I think we just lost. We drafted perfectly, and then we just lost in the game because we didn't play as a draft, and we overcommitted, and we couldn't accept the loss. That's the thing. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think mostly bad communication.
Yeah, that's what I would have liked to see. Because like,
I personally, I like this game more, and I think there is a huge factor, like a microplay that changed the whole game for me. You'll see it, yeah. We'll get to it.
okay,
First
so
of all,
you're red side.
No,
first of all,
Yeah, we're
for
outside.
me,
we are outside, yeah.
for me, the draft was not okay because I picked Darius thinking I was going to play in Yon. I thought I had Yon on our lane because they had picked Mel. So I think Mel is mid, Yon is top.
Mm-hmm.
And then they picked Tryndamere. And okay, I'm saying in my head, like, okay, I'm fucked now. Because
Well,
I was sure that Tryndamere was going to destroy me, and that
yeah,
happened.
and like that's very well played for them, right? Like how I look at it is like, what did they play? They played like Mel, and they first picked Mel,
Yeah,
and
Mel,
then the second
Mel first
picked
pick.
support and jungler.
I think Mel, Renata, Jon, Sejuani, and
Okay.
last pick Tryndamere.
Okay, yeah, they played very well because like two of their picks was flex pick. So and you probably answered by playing Syndra and Karma and Viego, right?
Yeah.
Karma
So-
was last for us.
What did you say?
Karma
No,
was
Karma
our
was
last
actually
pick.
last pick, yeah.
Yeah, she was last pick. We got.
Wait, I actually have the
believe
draft.
Diego
No, I have.
second, and was it Darius third? Kaisa fourth, or something like that.
I have
don't
a screen.
remember.
I have a screen just a second.
Yeah, I remember I picked Darius.
So it was like
for
this.
Jon.
The first pick on them was Mel, then they picked Renata and Jon, and we picked Syndra, Viego, and Case.
So Darius was
That's our
last pick.
first. Yeah, no, Darius was. Yeah, before the last pick.
Tryndamere.
Yeah.
Before Tryndamere.
Okay, so yeah, I mean you got stomped in draft, right? Because like they had like two flex picks. Oops. They had two flex picks, while your picks was basically saying this is how we're gonna play, right? Wait, did
Yeah,
you say that it was like
And
this?
Karma was last pick, yeah.
Yeah. But like same thing, like she needs to go bot, and she needs to go mid. So like at this point, they can ask themselves, okay, do we want to commit to Mel on mid lane, or do we want to counterpick the Syndra? How is Mel going into her? Like Mel is controlling the draft right now, right? And Yone can just adapt to what Mel wants to be doing. And then, so you were red side, so you had to pick. So you picked Darius.
Yeah.
So you
And they
picked
picked
Darius,
Tryndamere.
and then they picked. Oh no, so Sejuani was picked, and then you picked, and then they picked Tryndamere into
No,
Syndra, and then on all of this, she picked. Let
Did
me
you send him the
think.
message of the draft?
I will send a screenshot here.
Yeah, that's easier.
He's trying to guess it off of the head and he's getting confused, and I can see it.
Yeah, definitely.
I sent it in general.
Yep, I have it. All right.
The second pick was Viego.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, okay.
Honor.
Yeah, that was basically it, right? So Mel is fine against Kesa, and they probably didn't know if they were going to play mid or ADC, right? So you playing Syndra here, you need to be aware that this can happen, but you can also play Syndra bot, right? But you playing Kesa here means we are committed to play Syndra mid. But them picking Yone doesn't commit anything, right?
Yeah, he can flex.
Because
Yeah,
Yone
I
could
guess,
top, Mel could play mid,
ADC.
and ADC could be played like in last pick, right? So the fact that you were committed and they were not means that they controlled everything. But okay, so Renata was in second, which I think was a mistake, right? They should have picked Sejuani. Because like that means that those picks were not picked when you picked this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And this Sejuani pick into that is pretty bad. Because like all you want to do is engage, 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 right? So Sejuani as an hard engage into this is pretty bad. So imagine if they were if she was playing like let me think. What could have been a good pick into that? And that was Viego as well. It was fearless. So oh no, it wasn't fearless.
And
No, it wasn't. It
fair.
wasn't.
Huh? What could have been a good pick here? Something that tanks and that can disengage in jungle.
Maokai.
Yeah, Maokai is fine. Yeah, you're right. Maokai is a pretty good pick.
I would maybe say also Wukong,
Mm-hmm.
more or less.
Yeah, I agree.
Jarvan.
No, Jarvan wants
Jarvan
to
is
engage.
to engage heavy.
Yeah.
Could just take a Cortus there for them and just sit and tank the engage.
Oh yeah, he could have played Udyr. So okay, so if the guy plays Udyr here, like sure, if he plays Udyr AP and he takes the double tornado, when you guys try to engage, you're getting melted. But to be honest, like Maokai was fine as well. But the reason why I'm not satisfied with Maokai is Renata is already doing this job, right? Anyway, and then you picked Tryndamere, which I don't think was a good pick, but that's fine. And then you picked Karma into this.
It's going for a full shield Karma.
Okay. Why did you pick Karma?
Mostly because of the full-on burst, and they do not have anyone in the team that can build the serpents reliably. Tryndamere maybe.
No, but it's not necessary. So like, here's my thought. He's sustained damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's not very much burst, if that makes sense. Like, I agree that there is like kind of a lot of burst with the ult here, but that's it, right? So let's see. Because like the last pick is basically the pick that can't counter every one of them, right?
I think why don't we just last pick instead of Karma we go Maokai support?
Oh no, you don't want to go in right now, because like Renata is gonna blast you if you try to go in.
So what's the perfect pick right now?
Bro, Blitzcrank here goes hard. Or any like champ that can fuck them in neutral.
Yeah. Either you go for a full-on poke comp, which Karma is fine at, but I mean, like, Viego is not good into a poke comp, Darius either, right? So in a poke comp is pretty hard to execute. So I would say like a poke comp is pretty difficult. But like Sejuani wants to go in, and then everyone wants to follow. So Karma is fine because she shields, but she's not very much like fucking them if they're trying to go in, right? The Janna was probably better. Or Seraphine. Yeah, I think Seraphine was very good, but no, it can't cause Mel.
Mel ult, yeah. I mean, same
Yeah,
goes for Janna. I throw my tornado, she just reflects it back. Everyone gets knocked up.
I mean, maybe
Zillion.
Zillion, because like her only engage is Sejuani. If they can't one shot and like they want to follow up on the ult of Sejuani, if Sejuani ults and Yone commits the ult as well, and you just
just soak
save
it.
him, like it breaks their comp.
Yeah, that's an interesting pick.
Like Sona is not she is not possible. Soraka is meh.
No.
Like they don't really care.
They
Taric
can
is not
disable
very good.
healing.
You don't want to engage. Don't want to engage. No. Yeah, I think the best pick was definitely Zilean.
First I wanted
Thresh.
to go Milio or Brown, but oh well.
Oh, Milio was good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Milio was
it's
very
They
good.
banned.
they banned the Milio.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay, I
they-
see.
For 2 games in a row, they are banning Milio Brown.
Yeah, Milio was going hard as well.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
that was
definitely
my
those
first,
picks, I think.
first pick.
I think both games they had the same bans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Two
I think
bans
it was super
exclusively.
first all the time, Grace second all the time, and
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was the
remember
same
about-
bans. 2 games in a row, it's the
Oh
same
no,
bans.
actually,
Fully same bans.
Alistar could have been good as well, I think. Because like if Tryndamere goes in and you just push him back and just Q everyone that goes on the Sejuani ult, like you're probably surviving, right? So I think Alistar could have been fine as well. Yeah, I would go for those 3 picks. I think Karma was decent, but that could have been better. Anyway, if we don't go, we're not gonna have the time.
Yeah, just go over the game.
Alright. So yeah, same thing if you want to 5 points again, like you want to do this, and this, okay? Okay, so they're invading. Oof. Yeah, you need to go like this.
Yeah, we did.
We went, yeah.
I get a good old Q here.
Yep, that's pretty good. Great.
And then we did like the cheesy invade on the enemy side, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did they know that we were there or not? That's the question. Because we saw
Well,
Trinda standing then.
That's
there.
No.
That's because it's obvious, right? Like if they're trying to do an okay, so different question. You're red side, you're doing an invade, and in your spot, and you don't do anything. You need to come back top.
Yeah, and you didn't saw the Viego, yeah.
Do you think you're gonna face check without trying to see if they're here or not?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. So yeah, it was obvious. But that's fine. Like you got.
But you get a flash, yeah.
You got a flash. I would stay here.
We stayed. We did.
Yep. Great. But I would take everything, right? Like, because if you take just one camp.
I did. I
Okay, that's great. I just said
but
this
I'm not
because,
sure.
like,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Right? I did the Gromp. I think I. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. So here is the issue. If Sejuani just does this and go here, she's gonna level 3. And if you try to match her, like she's gonna meet you level 3 where you would be level 2, right? Because like her doing her 3 camps and then going, you will get the time to do this, and then you're gonna do brew, and then you're gonna do this, and Sejuani will have time to invade.
Right? I think here I looked for the mid gank, and then I went to clear my my bot side. I think. No, I did the Raptors. Yeah.
Okay. So if you did these 3 camps, 2 things. Either Sejuani goes for this, and you just like do the 3 camp recall and try to match her, and you would be level 3 against level 3.
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Yep. And if it doesn't work, you don't lose anything, right? If you do this quadrant, you can at most don't lose anything. But if you do this and then go bot and you lose bot, you lost all your bot lane and you lost those two camps, right? You're so insanely behind, right?
Yeah, I get
But
it.
if Sejuani has a brain, she needs to go here. And I guess she doesn't. And that's even worse
And
for her.
she got the free camps.
Yeah, because like if you took this and place a ward here, because like like after invading, not placing a ward is crazy.
I didn't have the
There
ward.
was
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't
because
have
I
it.
warded
Okay,
it at the
okay.
beginning. I did it at the beginning, yeah.
I see. Okay, so yeah, see, like if you had taken those 2 camps, she would have crossed here and was like, oh wait, I don't have a camp. What do I do? And then she would either go here. So you ask your mid laner to ward like somewhere here, right? So we see her cross, or she goes here, but you're already there. So she just goes onto you, and like Syndra collapse and botlane collapse, and she's fucked.
And I think here I took the lottery and then look for the cheesy gang, I think.
got a bit ignored over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get Dove, that's unfortunate. Pretty bad for bot for top lane. And then she gets your top side. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You were in a very good position and now you're behind. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Like you get her flash, that's not good. That's not bad. And then you want to do this. Yeah, same thing here. Like you skip this camp for no reason, just full clear, right? Like
Yeah,
go
but
either side.
yeah, it's because I didn't want to give up on that Drake. Yeah, it's the same thing in the first game. I was just too greedy not to accept the lose. Yeah, it's my bad. Because I still wanted to contest it.
Yeah, but you can't. Your bot lane is out.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't accept the lose there. And then I counter invaded.
so
I
that's pretty
just
good.
picked them up.
That's good. And then you can maybe do something top.
Yeah, I was looking up,
Yep.
but he died.
That's great. Well, you need to take this camp. Like he's like this camp is begging you for it to take it. Like please take it.
I think I already had the item there, so
Yeah, but
I think it.
just take it and recall and go bot. Like
Yeah,
please
but
take the
Personal,
camp.
no?
my thing is that my opinion is that that campaign is useless at that time, because anyways I'm gonna get the level 6.
Okay, but okay. Now question.
And the gold, I will just get 100 gold for nothing. I couldn't buy anything.
Okay. Do you see? Okay, so I agree. Right now, like exactly on this point, like it doesn't really matter. But okay, let me make an overview on this game. Right? Here's what you did. This. I think you went mid, and then you did this. Maybe this. You went bot. You recalled. You went this. And then you went this. Okay. You never took this. You never took this, and that's 7 minutes.
I did took the wolves.
Oh, maybe
I
you
did.
did. Yeah, maybe you did.
I was looking for the mid gank, and then I do my raptors, my wolves, and my gromp, and I was at level 3 with her blue.
And you're 0-0. Okay, now question. If you do this, or even this, you would still be 0-0-0, but you would have 48 CS, and she would have 30. You don't need to kill anyone here to win the game. Like literally, like she's fucked from the beginning, and she manages you to outfarm. Like you need to fix your farm, really. Like maybe this camp there were a reason for it to skip it, right? But like when you
for
get
me,
out of
it's-
base and went here, like it was no.
Yeah, for me it's like when I play like scrims or something, like when you're fully stacked, I always try to force the place, and in solo queue I just farm and take guaranteed gold. And
Okay,
like, in
so first of
scrims,
all, in Scrim that's the same as solo queue. Like guarantee is the most important play. Second of all, you play Viego, you're not playing a tank, right? So you cannot just like give like at this point.
and this was my bad because I thought she was gonna do her camps, but she just came before
Yeah.
Ranta.
But that's the
And,
same issue as the last game, right? Like she's
yeah,
level
but
6 and you're level 5,
yeah, I know.
right?
And there was the huge thing before that. You can just rewind a bit, rewind,
Yeah.
until rewind as well.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
not as
yeah.
important. I would still not make it.
Can
if
you look at the
you-
bot?
But yep.
Bot wave.
I think the thing is you can pull the look, that phrase just fuck the tempo up. I just think that's my opinion. Because they had to stay another like 10-20 seconds when Karma should be like already entering the jungle from the base.
Okay, so what's your
Maybe.
point? Like if the freeze didn't happen, like you would have been able to come to grab?
I know, but I shouldn't face check.
of the way
face
there.
check that.
Part of the
But
way
she'll
there.
be on the way. She'll be on the way so we can fight for the 4.
You're not fighting shit because your jungler is 5 and is 6. Right?
Yeah.
So like that doesn't matter. Like same thing. Like Yone is 8, Syndra is 7, and your top laner is massively behind. I mean not massive. Oh, never mind. Wait, what happened in top lane? Where are you 2 and 1? You got dove at the beginning, and I assumed that you were gonna get fucked.
I
Never
got
mind.
right, but I got a kill.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a dive,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I got his flash. But after this moment, I think I got stunned. Like he destroyed me. Like
Okay.
he was bullying me the whole lane.
But yeah. Anyway, despite the fact that you got like stopped like at least 10 seconds or something, you would maybe be here. But I mean, the thing still stands. Like your jungler is behind. You cannot contest objectives, right? And so at this point, if you can't contest objectives, your goal should be to dive her, right? So like,
yeah.
what should happen in com, right? So you're here at this point of the game. You try to see what's going on. You see her level 6. First thing, you go out. Then Vigo says, okay, he's level 6, I'm level 5. We can't contest the grabs. We need to do something else. And then you bot lane say, okay, yeah, the support is top. We can dive something. Okay, we can dive something. So Syndra is pushing the wave and gets the prio. You as Viego, you go mid and get the prio as well. And then as 2, you go bot and dive her.
Yeah, I get it now.
You need to, so if there is one thing you need to work on your team is cross mapping, but also not losing early, but that's something else. All right, so top lane is looking rough. Yeah, see, like this is what you should have been doing top bot, right? I'm just looking to see if that was obvious that Yone was going to the top, but I think it was, yeah. Okay, so the way like Yone moved, you need to be careful, like careful top. Yone is moving to top, maybe they are looking for a dive, right? And so Darius can adapt. So does he have a ward? He doesn't. If he doesn't have a ward, you just need to respect. And if you need to go here to respect, then go here. Yep, unfortunate. But you need to respawn bot, right? Syndra needs to go bot at this point.
And now there is the huge mistake. The huge mistake.
Okay, let's
Overcommit.
see.
From the so this was fine. He takes the camp.
Okay, first issue, you get spotted by this minion. Right? So
I
instead
don't
of
even know that.
instead of getting instead of trying to attack, you just like you can see through here, right? You know where the minions are, like looking at the lane, or here, right? What you should be trying to do is just like cross and hug the wall here, and then you can start DPSing those. Because like now they know, right?
And this here.
Okay, she
That's
flashed.
Yeah,
going in.
that's our commitment. Okay.
Wow, yeah.
I thought I would kill her with her, but she had flash.
I mean, yeah, you don't. Do you even kill her with just R?
With her auto and Q, I will kill her, but she flashed.
And then he gets collapsed by yeah. Yeah, I mean, same situation as before, but even worse, right? Like you're like 4k
Yeah.
behind. Yeah, you need to be cross-mapping the entire game. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so she is dead. He is dead, sorry. Let's see. Can you do something?
I was just trying to scare her to go away.
Oh, I think you just go Drake and do it. Like
Yeah,
fast.
I started, but the thing is, it's Ocean Drake, and it slows me so much. I was just trying to fight, and we did. I think we did a good job there.
Yep, that's good. That's good. You need to fight. Okay, great. That's good.
And again, our commitment then. I think so.
No, that should be
No, this
fine.
was completely fine.
That should be fine. Yep, that's great. Or the taking the soul was a bit... Okay, that's fine. Okay, now you need to recall fast and get back on the Drake before they do it, right? Like you got most of your
And yeah, the thing I did was actually go for the crab then for my bot side camps instead of recalling.
Oh yeah, but like if you do this, it means that you're giving the Drake, right? Like at this point, the Drake is done. I mean, even worse, like she can just kill you on the jungle. Like there is nothing for you to do here. And like if you're trying to contest, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yep, you go top, go top. Like she doesn't need you to crash because like there is Karma with her. Karma is never gonna make it to bot, so Karma can help push. So you go top and get the jungle. Oh no, you're going mid. You're going bot. What do you do? That's not looking good. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Yeah. What you're trying to do is just kill her, but again, like you're still behind, right? Despite the fact that you almost caught up, you still need to play safe. Like you just got overconfident. So yeah, just collect everything. This is like 12 CS. 12 CS for you means a 24 CS difference between you, right?
Yeah, but thing is, I didn't know the camps were actually up.
Okay, but where is she?
So she did rake and I had a timer on her red, so I knew she would be on her red side, the bot side.
Okay, so yeah, 12:40. How much time does it take to for a camp to respawn?
I think it's like 2:30 or something like that.
Yep.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yep. I mean, it's simple. The first camp is 2:30, right? Is 1:30, the first camp, and the second full clear start at 4 minutes, right? Or 4 minutes and 20 or something, right? So this is basically like around 2 minutes and 15 seconds, something like this. So you can assume that the timer is around this, okay? So you see her here at 12:40, and like there is a lot of things happening, right? Oh wait, it was before, my bad. So Drake is gonna spawn. You do the thing in mid. Wait, I came back way too much. Came back way too much. Okay, here. So that's the first time you see her, which is 10:20, right? 10:20. Sejuani is here.
Then she cleared her top side before, so yeah, I should be looking for that. Yeah, it's my bad.
Yep, and then she goes Drake, and you know she goes Drake because you're trying to prevent her, right? Like she's here. So she didn't have time to go top, clear, and get back here.
Yeah.
and you know that. And then you try to do the right thing, you do a good fight, great. And then you don't recall. And then you see her again. It's been like way more than 2 minutes. So this is 100% up, right? That's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yep, that's fine. And then you do something mid, that's great. And then you go bot, which is the mistake. Oh wait, Darius lost the tower. Oh, so now you're getting destroyed again. Yeah, the tower, the dive really fucked you up.
I think it was like I got dived and then I died. Like, I was getting bullied after, and then I got ganked by 3 people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's unfortunate.
So they really played early on me. But it was for me. It was lost in draft. Like when we choosing the champions. If I would not pick Darius on Rinda.
Okay, and then you're doing this. Yeah, you need to keep cycling your camps like every time, really. When you
Yeah,
get
that's the
out of
thing for
base,
me. Yeah, that's the thing. In solo queue I do it. I do it every single game, but in like some competitive where we are fully stacked, I just want to force fights.
why?
I don't know.
That's not a very good answer.
Yeah.
Bunga
Okay.
bunga bronze brain.
Let's see. Oh my. Yeah, that's like...
It took too much time to kill him.
I would have swear that it was a free kill though. Let's see.
Yeah, me too. But he just took the E outside.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Oh yeah, the W miss. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, if Syndra managed to flash out before Sejuani comes, right? She would have been like destroying this. That's unfortunate. And then you commit because you don't have a choice. Yeah, at this point, like it's a 3v1, just ult out, right? Because like you just ulted in. Like your champion is not only designed to ult in, right? Like at this point you see that you're alone, just get out. Like you're full HP. You lose your gromp, but that's fine, right? You can even ult out like this. It's fine. Like Karma is gonna shield you when you get out.
Yeah.
Because you going in is yeah. Yep. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Tryndamere got left in the lane for a minute.
Let's see.
The usual.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you get killed. Oh yeah, I mean top lane is rough. Yeah.
Tryndamere in 1 minute for him to eat the entire top lane.
Yeah.
Trundle style.
Yeah, this is rough. Well, you
Then
should.
The thing, my opinion is we should be doing like just try and find off position guy so we can kill him
Yeah, definitely.
and not force a team fight.
Yep. So this is not a question, right?
We left it, I think.
But here is what you could do. Again, first of all, you could take this, right? Second of all, you could try to group to do something top. And third of all, after they take this, what are they gonna do?
The Drake.
Yeah, after they take the Drake.
Probably.
Yeah, the bot.
Bot tower goes.
Yeah, they're gonna look for bot tower and they're gonna look for attack. So, first of all, just try to do something on Tryndamere. Right? Realistically, you're never gonna kill him.
We actually did at the end.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, great. You killed him. Great.
Yeah.
If he goes here, like, yeah, sure, you kill him. Okay. And then same thing, like go on him. Like this is gone. This is not here. Like there is nothing for you to go here, right? So just try to kill the pigs that the enemy team is trying to give you, right? Like Dion is asking you to kill him. Just do it. And like, especially if you go like this, right? Even if they're like trying to even if they were like stacking like this, you just get out, right? But you going aggressive like this, I think it's really again a problem of you got a kill and you think that since you got a kill you're so strong.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, like he traded kill for before and you're still behind despite you got a kill. Right? And especially like those two people
Yeah,
are
the thing
completely
is,
out.
I was thinking that way.
Yeah. I mean that's fine. Like you just need to fix this. That's it. Well, how do we win from here?
I mean, it's kind of impossible.
That's the neat thing. We don't.
Yeah. Oh my god, 4k goal behind. Yeah. Yeah, there is not much of a win condition here. You just need to accept that they throw incredibly hard.
Like the only win condition here is they don't know how to close the game, and we struggle it until 35 minutes or 40, and then we hope to God that we miraculously all of them disconnect.
Yeah, probably the disconnection is probably the best. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there is much to watch anymore. Okay. So yeah, the draft was a bit rough, right? How do I hide this? Yep. Okay. So same mistake. Trying to you want to be cross mapping, right? Cross map is
Cross-mapping,
definitely
goddammit.
something. So if you're behind, try to look for something to do on the other side of the map while the enemy is busy winning the game, right? Because maybe you might do something that might turn it out. But like worst thing, if you don't, you instantly lose, right? Because they gain so much. So cross map and stop contesting things that are not contestable. Second of all, this is jungler specific, right? So I'm gonna put like it here, like jungle.
Mhm.
First of all, be careful about your camp cycling, right? Every time you said that you had a reason that you were not doing this in solo queue, but don't do it in scrim either, right?
Yeah,
If you know how to
absolutely.
play in solo queue, don't change the game because you're in a different mode. That makes no sense. Like you're not gonna play differently if you're in solo queue or in flex. So that's the same for free for scrims. Okay. So camp cycling and also the invade at 1 minute. It was very good, but like do the tree camp and then recall and do your tree camp, right? With the mid lane here and the river here, right? Oh no, oh my god, it's fine. You got it.
Yeah, I got that.
And the second one, let me think. The draft could have been a bit better, but it's very difficult. Drafting is very difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Like that was like those two mistakes like made the game very difficult. Like probably there are other things that you could have been doing, like playing more with your top laner that was stomping the game. It was 4-2 at some point, but you never played with him, so that's unfortunate, right?
Yeah, I was just focused on bot side.
Yeah, but focusing on bot side works if the bot lane is ahead, right? If they are behind, you're just focusing on your weak side, and you
Yeah,
need
I
to be
know.
aware of this. Yeah, I mean, just focus on this. Like, try to, and yeah, I didn't see it here, but I think there is a communication problem. Like, for example, do you remember like when you were
I mean,
you were like,
it's the first
yeah, that's fine,
thing maybe.
that's fine. But if you want to be looking to be better, you need to improve your communication. Like, for example, oh, we are not getting the grubs we're giving. What can we do instead? And botlane says, oh, we can dive them here, right? And then like you push mid as 2, and then you go bot and you dive them as 4, right?
Yep.
Right. Any questions?
I think that you summed it up pretty nicely.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah,
For me, Darius gonna do something alone, play safer, because I was getting stumped.
Sorry, I'm not
On
good. I'm not good with voice. Who are you? You're top laner.
Top laner.
Yeah,
Darius,
yeah. Okay.
Darius.
Well, for the top lane specifically, this is pretty rough, right? Because like you managed to get at some point like 2-0, 4-0. So that's what's
Oh no! I never. I was 2-1. The best I did, I think.
what really?
You were
No, you
4-0.
were.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were 4-2 at this point. Like I'm 100% sure.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I can look back, but 100% sure you were
I think
4-2.
I finished the game with 2 kills only.
Wait, I will see the match history. Wait a second.
Because I remember I was so tilted after the game.
You actually did have only 2 kills. He was 2-8
Yeah.
at the end.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it again then.
The best I was, I think it was 2-1.
Okay,
And
okay.
then from that was downfall.
Okay, so I definitely looked something incorrectly. So let me do this. Yo. Okay, I think it was this game, but I'm not sure. It's 100% not gonna be this one. It is. Okay, great. Okay, so at this point... Oh, it's him that is 4-2. Never mind. Okay. No, you're 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
You're 2-1 and basically like same. Yeah, you're basically the same. Anyway, like top lane was pretty rough for you, because like if you
Yeah.
look at it, like you kind of got stomped in early because you got Dove, and then at some point there were like this rotation that really fucked you
Yeah.
hard. Like
Yeah, this fucked me up.
after this point, you're so behind that realistically this is like kind of not on you anymore, right? Like if the Tryndamere was a bit more ballsy, let's say, he would have cleared this wave and would have forced you to TP. Because like right now you're not forced to TP because you're gonna miss the CS anyway.
Yeah.
Even if you TP. But if he had cleared this wave, you would have been forced to TP, right? Because if you don't, he's just gonna take the tower, even get another plate. So you'd have been forced to TP, and then you would have backed off, and then recalled, and then collect the wave here, and then you would be fucked because you wouldn't have a TP anymore. So like, now you have a TP, so you can try to like make an aggressive play. So then you should try to all in at some point. That's pretty good, but you shouldn't die. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like you should try to all in, but stay safe and not die. And if you can make like put in here
Yeah.
and then recall back
I think
TP.
it mostly is the lack of experience with Darius also.
Yeah.
Like if you see, I have a graph on the Discord.
Okay.
Sample pool.
So here's my thought. If that's the first scrim for your team, stay on comfort pick. Like don't try to do picks that work with the team. First, stay on comfort picks, play as it was a solo queue, but just communicate more with each other, right? And then when you're comfortable playing with each other, and that you have like more experience playing with each other, and you have like a definitive roster and stuff, at this point, you can try to work on new picks that you can go and scrim with.
I think it was more of the confidence I had because I thought I was playing Darius into Yone, and I thought that I would win the matchup.
Okay.
But it ended up being Tryndamere against Darius.
Yep. Again, like their drafting was very good. On the second game, their drafting was very good.
And I think they had really good communication. They had.
They played like a team, and you guys played like it was solo queue.
Yeah, exactly.
But usually, whenever you start scrims, you usually get fucked. Because it's not about individual players, it's about like you playing as a team, right?
We are expecting to get fucked for a while. Then again, none of us are particularly high in solo queue as well, so mistakes are bound to happen.
Okay. Well, what I would say is, if you're fine getting fucked, play against like a bit lower opponents, right? I don't know what.
This was like diamond, emerald, diamond.
Yeah, and what are your guys?
Yeah,
I
plat,
platinum.
plat.
Diamond, emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we're like in between, yeah.
yeah. So you're taking diamond opponents that play as a team as emerald plat, right?
Yeah.
So like basically you're asking them to destroy you. Maybe you're thinking that getting destroyed is valuable to learn the game, which fair enough, right?
Fair enough, to be honest. There wasn't any other opponent, so we had to play with them.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
on East, it's like so hard to find the Scrim.
okay. Well, that's understandable. But you also need to, if you can, try to play against a bit weaker opponent just because you need to at least see the mid game. Because as those two games, you didn't see anything on the mid game. It's just like you trying to recover. And like at some point, like this game, you almost did. But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But that was pretty, you almost caught back. If you look at the goal graph, which I can't, it would probably look something like this. Like you getting fucked and then almost and then no. Right? And the first game was more like something like this, right? But kind of the same thing. Tell me if I'm wrong,
You're off.
but
You are off by a mountain.
what do you mean?
You are definitely off by a mountain. I'm just gonna post the graphs.
Oh yeah, please.
You are incredibly off. This is the game 1. This is the game 2.
Recovery doesn't make a dent here, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, on my defense, right? On the first game, it's like this. Well, I said it was like this, but yeah, I agree that you didn't get much. And on the second one, it was the case. Like, right, you did like this thing, and then you got destroyed. But like, you
Yeah.
kinda recovered, and then you did a huge mistake, right? But if you look at the graph, like the first game, it wasn't as showing, but on the second game, it's like it was fine. You were a tiny bit behind, and then huge mistake, and then you recover a bit, and then huge mistake, right? And it even after that, and you got at a better point, like you got a tiny bit advantage and a huge mistake, right? Like when you look at it, right? Like huge mistake here, right? But like if those were not here, like even if you were massively behind at 10k gold behind, like you still were having like some gold swing sometimes, right? So like if this was not here, like the graph would more look like something like this, right? And then maybe it would look like this at some point, right? If you don't do like those mistakes. Yeah. Any question?
No, I think that's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, an unrelated question, not about the game, but what do you use to draw on your screen? What
I used
program?
the Epic Pen thing.
Okay.
And then I rebound everything, so like I have like uh, toggle off and on, it's like the control A, and then draw is control S, and whatever, and looks at everything, so I can draw
So
like this.
So I have a
I
question
see.
now for you. Is there any chance we can like keep doing this with you?
Yep,
Like the
sure,
VOD
of
reviews of the
course.
scrims?
Yep.
Are you down to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because we have Scrim in like 15 minutes right now. If you want, you can just stay if you don't have anything to do.
No, I do have something to do, but
Yeah, then never mind. Then I will
so
like
yeah,
text you the schedules
it's
when we can
fine.
do
We
the
can
VOD reviews.
maybe do like something tomorrow.
I will DM you, so
Yeah.
we will see.
Tomorrow on
thanks.
Monday. Like Sunday, I'm taken.
Okay.
Right. Good luck with the scrim for your scrim.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah,
to
thank you, man.
try to play according to your to your comp, and it's gonna go better. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Yeah, see
bye.
you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.